Hi everybody, Lori here. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of Rubina's crafting anniversary blog hop. She is celebrating 4 years of crafting, and there are many amazing designers joining the blog hop, as well as many amazing prizes to be given away. So I have a couple of projects, a couple of rainbow-licious projects to share with you. If you've followed me for very long, you know Mama likes rainbows. So I just thought I would just make a couple of projects that just make me smile, using some products that just make me happy. So I'm starting with this Build a Rainbow die by Simon Says Stamp. And I went to my stash of solid color cardstock. I have a stash that I tirelessly try to use up, but somehow it continues to grow at a faster rate than I can use it. And I don't know why that happens, but whatever the case, I'm running through about 6 different colors using this Build a Rainbow die. So this is going to allow me to make many different rainbows, many different sizes of rainbows, depending on how you stack them and all that jazz. But I'm only going to make 2 cards for the sake of time. But here are the adorable picture book animals that I'm going to use. So I have the picture book jumping narwhal. And here is this cutie patootie little narwhal horn, die cutting that out of some white glittered cardstock. And I did a cloud from an older die set called Happy Days that I can't seem to find in the Simon Says Stamp shop. But we probably all have cloud dies kicking around. I just happened to grab an older one that I can't seem to find in the store. Anyhow, here's how I put my picture book animals together. I take that negative die cut that's left over from die cutting, then jumping narwhal, and I trace that onto some scrap cardstock. And then as well, I did a picture book unicorn, so I'm tracing that negative silhouette onto the scrap, and I quickly cut these out, not taking much time to be super precise. You just need it to be a little bit smaller than your actual die cut, and I use these as a backing. I've shown this a few times. Whenever I do picture book animals, I always like to make a backing and put a little tape runner on them, and then I just pop all the pieces on. So it just allows you to put all the pieces on one backing, and that way you can pop them up onto your card bases. And I like to put the animal on the die packaging if there's something that you need to line up and know, like for this narwhal horn. That way I knew exactly where the horn needed to go. And then for the unicorn, I got a little spicy and did some glitter cardstock for his mane and a little glitter cardstock for his mouth area, as well as his unicorn horn. Then some black for the eyeballs. I did black, right? Yes, I did black. So look at that. These just make me happy. Narwhals and unicorns. It's like taking me back to my Lisa Frank days. Did you guys have Lisa Frank folders and stickers when you were younger? I did. I was like obsessed. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the rainbows, make a little backing. I've got 2 rainbows here. One is actually larger than the other one. But making a little backing, tracing it onto some scrap cardstock, yada, yada, yada. But I was thinking about Rubina celebrating 4 years of crafting, and it got me to thinking. I actually went back and checked my old blog, which was called Double Stick Heaven. Went back to the very beginning. My first blog post was in September of 2008, which means I'm coming upon 10 years of blogging. Can you believe that? And man, has my style changed and just everything. Have my kids grown up? I'm getting old. I'm one of those now. My youngest daughter, who is 8, and she plays soccer and hockey, but when I go to her games, it's so funny because she's my youngest of 5. So I'm the old mom now. I see all the other little girls, the 8-year-old girls, and their parents have little babies and little toddlers running around because their 8-year-old is their oldest child. My 8-year-old is my youngest. I'm the old mom, and now I'm the old blogger. But it's okay. I still love card making. I love it probably more now than I did 10 years ago. And I never thought I would be a card maker. By the way, I'm adding sentiments from this awesome Yay stamp set designed by the one and only Kathy Zilski. So back to 10 years of blogging. Some of you might not know this, but I did get my degree in graphic design, so I always knew I wanted to do something creative. I just didn't know it would end up being card making. When I started my blog, I just purely a hobby, wanted to participate in a few challenges, and then one thing led to another, and a very slow, 10-year process. This has turned into the most amazing dream job, doing what I love to do, be creative. But probably what's kept me going, if I could say one thing that's kept me going for 10 years, would be the people. Card makers are hands down the best people in the whole wide world. The people that make cards have the biggest hearts. And I love all the people that run all the companies. I love all the bloggers, the stampers, and on and on. So, you guys are the best. And I congratulate Rubina on 4 years. Here's to many more. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure and check out the rest of the blog hop. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.